It's on.
Alright.
You see it?
Yeah.
This is funny. Okay. All right, what's up, guys? I'm sorry, my friend is recording me and I just can't concentrate. All right, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kevin Diaz from Crusthetics here. And today, this is going to be a short video. It's going to be short, sweet, and simple. But I thought about this yesterday to make this video and film this because I think that this is like the most impactful, most useful advice to give to anybody in the world that it just sounds so simplistic, but not a lot of people take it in for what it really is and like actually implement it in their life, right? So the moral and the topic of the discussion today is to just do what makes you happy, bro. Like literally do what makes you happy. Seriously, I tell everybody, even tell my friend Gabriel behind the camera to do, follow his dreams. He wants to be a voice actor. I tell everybody to do what makes them happy because at the end of the day, we only have one life. We're not guaranteed to live on this life for X, Y, and Z amount of years. We don't know when we're gonna leave. I could leave tomorrow. Shit, imagine I leave tomorrow, bro, and this video doesn't even come out. You never know, right? Chances are I'm gonna be here tomorrow. But I'm 21, and I mean, I know a lot of people are gonna hate me, but I feel old. I feel like how somebody who's 50 would feel. Like I feel old, right? So I try to use every year that goes by as much as I possibly can and make the best out of every single day that goes by. Because there's going to be a point where I'm going to be maybe 50, 60, 70 years old, 80 hopefully, we don't know. And I'm going to sit there and, I mean, I haven't gotten there yet, but I know for a fact that a lot of people in that age, from talking to people when I was a little kid, 10, 12, 13, 14 years old, I used to talk to a lot of senior citizens, and they used to just talk to me about their life. That's what they do. They give life stories, and they talk about, oh, that time I fell in love for the first time, or, that time I got into that fight, or whatever, crazy stuff happening, When you get to that age, all you have left is just stories to tell and stories to remember. Not really stories to make or to create, because you're already past your time, and you don't really have the energy or strength to do no new things or time, you know what I'm saying? So follow your dreams, bro. YouTube is literally, I don't want to sound like a cringe lord, but like I love YouTube. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. I think like when I was almost out of high school, that's when I really started. During like Schmovid, we'll call it that, just to be safe on the guidelines. But you know what I'm talking about, that little illness, you know what I'm saying? He's shaking the camera, he's like, yeah. When that happened, that's when I really started doing YouTube. And then when it really started like semi-taking off, where it's like actually going somewhere now, is like, to be honest, the last like 4 months. That's when it really started like pushing, you know what I'm saying? So I started doing this, and I remember when I first started doing YouTube, like everybody would just tell me like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like, do something else. You're spending too much time on this. You're sick in the head, bro. Get a life. Hang out with people. Do this, do that. And I'm not saying to have no life and to just grind mode, 110%, like go monk mode. I'm not saying that, but just know that like, this is your life, it's nobody else's. And you have people out here all the time telling you, that's not good for you, this is not gonna work out, that's not the smartest decision to make. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Like, only you know when the time comes and when the time's right to where you figure it out yourself, where it's like, maybe they were right, maybe they were wrong. Every single person, I'm telling you right now, every single person, when I started YouTube, like 99% of people, they told me I was crazy, I'm unrealistic, I should, focus on things that matter, that's more important, like, I don't know, going to school or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I just ignored them, I just ignored them. I'm like, no, I'm good. And especially when I wasn't making any money, And then I got to a point where I started making a little money, and it wasn't much. It was like a couple $100 a month, you know what I'm saying? And now I make a couple thousand a month. Like, to be honest, it's really crazy to think about it, guys, but I now make sometimes like more than like people I know that have like full-on careers a month. It's insane, doing what I love and not listening to a single person that told me to do otherwise. The number one best advice I could give you, besides the fact that just doing what you love, like I think that's the number one most important advice, but number two is to never take advice from somebody that you don't want to be in the position of. Like, never take advice from a person that they're in a position that you would never want to be in. You know what I'm saying? So always follow your heart, follow your gut, stick to what makes you happy. And when you do what makes you happy, you need it like full force, full grind, like 100 that shit. Like, you have, tomorrow's not coming. Like, there's no tomorrow, today's your last day. Like, you have to grind like that. Because now I'm experienced and I'm very blessed to say this. Now my channel and everything is like really starting to pivot and like take off. And I have a bunch of social medias, my Instagram, my TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. I get paid on like all these platforms, and colliding that income together, like it's pretty solid. I'm not even gonna lie to you, right? And thanks to you guys, obviously, because you guys are supporting me and watching the videos and subscribing, and that helps me, and you guys watch ads, and you know how this goes, you know what I mean? So, my next goal now is to, like, when the time's right, open a brand, and, like, a goal of mine is to, like, start making 6 figures a year. Like, that would be solid, and that actually seems realistic now, which is insane, bro. I'm 21, bro. This is insane. And it all happened because I followed my dreams. I stuck to my gut. I didn't listen to the people, and I'm not saying, like, to not listen to constructive criticism, but you really need to really seriously, like, most important part of this entire video, understand the difference between constructive criticism and just complete hatred, in denial, disbelief, not understanding maybe of what you're delving into, and they're just like critiquing and hating on it, like just saying, oh, it's not gonna work out, just because they don't know what it is. Understand the difference. All right, and what's applicable to you. I'm trying to sound smart, but I'm a dumbass, I know. What's applicable to you and what applies and makes sense to implement and not implement, you already know what to do. You gotta just delve into your own avenue, and yeah, man, you gotta follow your dreams. There was a point in my life when I was a little kid, bro. What people always ask me, I'm gonna end off the video like this. I think this is solid. But most of my audience is like in their teenage age to early 20s, so it's a young demographic. I have a really young demographic, so I think that this is really good advice to give, especially coming from somebody who's young as well, because maybe you guys will listen to me more, because I'm not like an older guy. It's like we already have parents and shit like that telling us what to do and what not to do, so it's like a younger guy, I feel like it would be a little bit better. But when I was younger, I went through like a boatload of shit that maybe some of you know from watching my previous content, maybe some of you don't, but I had a horrific upbringing and a horrible childhood, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm not gonna lie, it left me, how do I say this in the most PG way possible, but it left me, a lot of times just wanting to end it all. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, just wanting to end it all, wanting to not exist here anymore. And genuinely, it got so dark that I swear to God, there was times where like it would genuinely like fulfill me and excite me to just have the thoughts of not existing on this planet anymore. Like, that's how bad it was at one point. Unbearable. Unbearable, exactly. So I, believe it or not, apply that mindset to what I do now, because I think in my head, wait a minute, if I'm not doing what makes me happy and what I'm truly passionate about and what genuinely wakes me up in the morning to like get up and let's hit this shit and let's do it, then I might as well end it all. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest, I might as well, because there's like no point in life. Like, I cannot imagine in my head doing a job or going to school and trying to get a degree that I give not even a solitary fuck about. Like, I just couldn't imagine it. Now, it's one thing if I can. And there's also another thing, if you have to maybe do certain steps to get to where you want to be, okay, you know what I'm saying? Some things are necessary. Of course, I'm not saying like, do what you want and only do what makes you feel good. Like, there's going to be a lot of times and a lot of things in the road and on the pathway where you're not going to want to do that shit, but it's necessary to do to get to where you want to be. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying going to a specific route and avenue to where it's nowhere where you want to be and you're just kind of like stalling, or you're scared, or you're doing this because it feels safer and it's not what you want to do and it makes you feel bad and miserable. It's like, I would feel like, dude, I would just end it all, to be honest. Like, it's either what I want to do or fucking just take me out of this life. No more Crew Aesthetics, no more Kevin Diaz. I'm gone. I'm exhilarated out of the planet. Like, I don't fucking know. So that's the mindset I have. Maybe it sounds a little psychotic, but it is the mindset that got me to where I am now. And I'm nowhere even close to where I want to be. But I just wanted to make this video because I know a lot of people that watch me are really young, and I get DMs all the time from people telling me, how do you have the confidence to talk to this girl? I want to get a girl, or, I want to focus on studying this, or I want to get this job, or I want to make videos, or I want to work out, or like, just do it, grind, learn, adapt, evolve. Like, that's the process. You're not going to know everything. This is the problem with everybody. They want to know everything all at once, all at one shot, and then just hit right into it. You're not. You just got to start. You're not going to know shit, and then you learn on the way. That's how it goes. But I think this was a solid fucking video. I think I just nailed everything on the spot that I needed to nail. Yeah. And yeah, I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys, and you know, this has been a long journey, a long road, and we're just getting started. We've been doing this for a long time. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, but hey, I've just begun, to be honest, and we're just getting fucking started. And the flames are starting to come up, you know what I'm saying? And they're not going down anytime soon. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys can, you know, grasp at least something from this video. I know that I gave some solid advice, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Kevin Diaz from Crew Aesthetics. And remember, do what makes you happy, because if you don't do what makes you happy, then what is the purpose of living? There is no purpose. So you see that girl that you want to talk to, or that guy, if you're a girl, or whatever the fuck you're into, go up to them, ask for their number, get to know them, show your interest. You know, you want to get hired at this firm or whatever the fuck, like go up to that guy and be convincing and be, you know, on point. You know, you get my point. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to make up scenarios because I'm not fucking smart like that. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're at 50,000 subscribers, almost 60,000. But guess what, guys? We're on the road to 1 million, all right? I'm just going to keep fucking saying that. People say, road to 100K, road to 500K. No, 1 million. We're fucking doing that. I've been saying that since I had 4,000 subscribers. I'm going to say it now that I'm almost at 60,000. Road to 1 million subscribers. Let's fucking do it. It's your boy Kevin Diaz from Crew Aesthetics, and I'm going to stop talking because I talk too much. See you later. Holy shit, that was a good-ass video. I was cooking. Right? Why are you showing the penguin? Yo, I'm gonna put that in. Wait, hold on. Put this in. That's what I did to your girl last night. No, he's not. No, he's not.